Hi everybody, good morning. It is Tuesday morning. You're probably going to hear my dogs barking outside because it's just what they do at this time of day. I wanted to show you something that I've been doing really quick instead of buying tortillas at the store, and I have been making my own. The reason why is, number one, they're very tasty, pretty easy to make. But number two, the biggest reason why is because, I go shopping and I stand in front of the shelves that have tortillas and I just read the labels, the same labels every week, over and over and over again, like I'm searching for the tortilla that doesn't have lard and oil added to it, and I can never find it. The only ones that I can find like that are the corn tortillas from Trader Joe's, which are very good, but sometimes I don't want a corn tortilla. I want a flour tortilla. And I want it soft. And sometimes I'll use the lavash bread from Joseph's, or I will use, and I like that. It's just that sometimes they fall apart kind of easy, so I need it to be a little stronger as well to hold and make a burrito and all the things that I want to put inside of it. And so I came across this recipe that I kind of changed just a little bit, but it's basically a sweet potato tortilla. So I use the orange sweet potatoes. I find that they're a little more watery, and I steam them because I need the water from the steam to be added into the tortilla. So I have my equal amount of steamed orange sweet potatoes and an equal amount of whole grain, whole wheat flour, and I add in a tablespoon of baking powder to the flour. Then I add these two together and I just work them. It's going to be a very sticky dough, and then I add in enough all-purpose flour to make sure that I can handle it, roll them out into little balls, and make my tortillas out of them. In making them, you're going to use a lot lighter hand than if you would be making normal tortillas because they're going to be, well, not very fragile, but you just don't want to add too much flour and then they'll be tough, and you don't want to over flatten them out because then they'll stick all over the board that you're on. So I'm just got to be careful with them, but they're super easy to make, and they hold everything that I want to put in a burrito into it, and they have a very light sweet potato taste that's very delicious. My whole family loves them. They're very easy to make, and I just put them in a ziplock, store them in the fridge, and then pull them out throughout the week and warm them up. They get nice and soft, but they're very strong. So anyway, let's get started, and I will show you what they look like. Okay, so here I have my steamed sweet potatoes here, and I'm going to take all that skin off of them. And then I have my whole wheat flour. These are the two things that I'm going to start out with. Again, equal parts of each one. And I added a tablespoon of this aluminum-free baking powder into the flour. And now I'm just going to kind of like mix it all together until it holds into some kind of a little putty. And then you can see it's pretty soft in working it in here. I'm starting to add in some all-purpose flour so that it'll, hold a little better together, and I can make these little balls, which I'm going to roll out. And I'm just going to add in as much all-purpose flour as I need to keep working with it. And I've got a medium-high heat frying pan. This is a cast iron, and I'm just going to cook each side. Look at that. They are amazing. I hope you enjoy them.